Il boite toujours un petit peu, notre ami. Hein. Profiter de surplomber un peu pour regarder au loin les coins qu'on pourrait visiter. Bon, eux filent tout droit, donc
Look, can you see them, Sen? Cracks in the ground. The land is broken. Iltoiga made them.
She did this.
The giants they hunt at night.
The sun.
It's going down.
She's coming.
The light is fading.
Be careful.
The Skalds tell how in the time of Grettir's kinsman Thorgrim, there was a terrible famine. No crops could be grown, and the fish fled the nets. It lasted years, and the people were desperate. There was no respite even in spring, since terrible gales from the north would rise up and set in for weeks. This is a cold and unforgiving land, Sinnoa.
encore un visage.
Across the sea, they know that the earth is carried in the arms of a giant. When he is vexed or injured, he may not carry his burden so gently, and the world will feel his anger and pain.
On était arrivé de par là, il y avait un poteau. Nos deux amis sont là-haut. On est arrivé d'ici.
In a land far away, they say the winds are trapped inside the earth. They try always to make their escape, and they buffet and beat on the walls of their prison, causing the earth to quiver. And when they break through, they make their escape. They explode out in fury.
On n'a pas revu l'autre Excellence. On est venu de là.
Is that Torgestor Borkavir? What does he do? He won't help us. Like this.
In the time of famine, at the place known as Rifsker, Thorgrim found a huge finback whale, beached and dead. His neighbour, Thorfinn, had already found it and was in the process of flensing it. But Thorgrim claimed it as his own. Thorfinn said he would not give it up without a fight. If that's what you want, Thorgrim said, let it be so. And he launched a blow at Thorfinn, cutting off his head in one strike.
Bon. On va avancer vers la fumée.
She has been chosen. All the lost ones. Only she can save them. All the people here dying in this nightmare. Only she can set them free. And she's running out of time. Every day that dies, every sun that sets, another loses their life. Light fading from their eyes and name cast away on the wind. And soon the sun will set for good.
Visage.
In the lands of your birth, people live hidden too, in the hills and stones. They may be the remnants of a godly race who lost a war with giants and, finding the world changed, retreated into silence. But you still see their carvings and circles from the time when they walked among men.
Passed this test, Senua. But there will be more.
C'est
This
ouvert.
was more. Well done, Senua.
She is strong enough.
You will not die like the others before.
You will survive this.
Fargrim and you.
He could see her.
See what she really is.
He knows about us.
He can hear us as well.
He doesn't hate her.
Hate us.
Not like the others.
Accepts her.
He
Accepts
knows
us.
her.
He wasn't surprised.
Beau visage.
Here, they know that if times are harsh, you may ask of the hidden folk to share their bounty. And if you are strong and wise and good, they may hear your plea and send you aid. But if you are not, or if you do not respect the strictures they lay down, you might have your strife doubled.
Plusieurs chemins. Fumée par là, hein, donc ça veut dire que l'histoire est par là. Pour pouvoir descendre.
The Skalds say that the neighbors fought, armed only with the knives and axes they had brought to cut up the whale, even picking out the whale ribs to beat down their enemies. Thorgrim's men had loaded their boats with whale meat, but as they went to leave, one of their opponents struck Thorgrim's brother a fatal blow. And this is how hunger fates desperate men to come to blows, striking out against one another to survive.
She's on the right path.
C'est ouvert.
Might be true.
What Fagrima said.
She is the light he knew he would find
She needs to prove it.
before they let him in.
Prove to them.
Prove it to you.
Can you show them, Sen?
Show us, Sen.
Encore un visage.
In the lands of your birth, and in these lands too, they know that people can be taken by the secret fair ones. If you are not careful and do not keep to the pathways, you may find yourself among them.
Viens par là.
Can you still hear
Don't lose the thread.
the hidden thread?
Il y a un totem.
The Skalds speak of the time Grettir, travelling with some others, ran into rough weather and docked their boat on an island. They had not brought fire with them, and the merchants complained bitterly. Seeing a great fire blazing on the other side of the strait, Grettir said he would swim over to fetch it. He took off his clothes and struck out across the water, wearing nothing but a cloak.
Ok, le visage était là. Un autre fumée. Bon, on se rapproche, mais on est encore loin.
Yes, she can still hear.
She can.
We can follow
L'écran
them.
large est très agréable. Alors à la fois pour profiter des visuels du jeu, mais également pour tous les petits passages.
When Grettir came to the farm where the fire was
Je pense qu'on en
burning,
a au moins trouvé la moitié.
all was peaceful. By the time he reached them, his cloak was frozen stiff, and he looked like nothing more than some huge troll. The frightened farmhands struck out at him with the first things to hand, the burning logs from the fire. Grettir fought them off and got the fire he sought. But the sparks from the logs spread fire all over the house, and nobody survived the blaze.
C'est fini.
This is very dangerous.
They are telling you
Putain.
this place is dangerous.
Dangerous.
Tu m'étonnes. Attends, j'étais là.
Can you do this?
She's not ready.
J'ai perdu le fil de mon...
Or will you die here?
Ok. Donc ouais. Là maintenant, ici j'ai accès.
The Skalds say that Grettir swam back across the strait, keeping the fire safe from the water. His friends applauded Grettir's bravery, but when word spread about the massacre at the farm, people took against Grettir. Nobody wanted anything to do with him, and when the news reached the Althing in the summer, Grettir was pronounced an outlaw. All doors would hence be shut to him.